Long before becoming China's first UNESCO World Intangible Cultural Heritage, Kunqu Opera was already a celebrated art form in China. This year, the art form is celebrating the 400th anniversary of the death of the great Chinese playwright Tang Xianzu. Here in Beijing, the Shanghai Kunqu Opera Troupe kicked off their world tour over the weekend with Tang's Handan Dream, also known as Four Dreams in the Camellia Hall. Li Qiong has more.
The down-and-out scholar Lu Sheng dreams of a life of fortune, power, and women. An immortal grants his wishes through a dream, where he becomes a higher-ranking official, marries into a wealthy family, and wins the first place in the imperial exam by means of bribery. The drama fleshes out the seamy side of high ranks in a feudal society. Leading actor Lan Tian says it's really challenging to play a role that spans 50 years.
My voice is kind of sharp, and it took me a long time to figure out how to play Lu Sheng as an 80-year-old man. Another thing is that playing Lu Sheng doesn't need to have big circular movements like we usually do in other Chinese operas, like this. It looks indecent, but that goes with the character. My teacher says I am Lu Sheng when I play him pathetic.
Handan Dream is one of Tang Xianzu's 4 classical plays, which also include the Peony Pavilion, the best known and the mostly staged. Aside from Kunqu Opera, these stories are also widely adapted into a variety of Chinese folk operas today. Kunqu Opera is one of the oldest surviving forms of Chinese opera, dating back more than 600 years. It was listed by UNESCO as a masterpiece of oral and intangible heritage in 2001. Since then, it has gained an increase in popularity in the country, even surpassing Peking opera. Kunqu is the oldest folk opera in China. Known for its grace, beauty, and delicacy, it dominated the country's theater scene for almost 300 years, until Peking opera took over in the late 1800s. Like all traditional forms, Kunqu suffered setbacks under the influx of Western culture and new theatrical forms in China. But its fans are hopeful about the art form.
I don't think Kunqu operas will lose its fan base. It's the origin of all Chinese operas. The music, costume, and performance are also exquisite. I'm very much enamored with the Kunqu, and I would come to watch the show whenever there is one. I also encourage my child to get to know more about the Kunqu opera.
Today, Kunqu survives mainly in East China's coastal areas. Its vocal and performance style, as well as some traditional repertoires, are shared by Wuzhi opera. Also, a few acrobatic stunts of Wuzhi opera have recently been included in Kunqu opera. Li Qiong, CCTV.